record on this computer.
Wow.
Okay, so hi David. We're going to be chatting today about a new exciting training that you've put together.
Well, it's not just the training, it's in addition to the conference. Okay.
So tell me more.
The BrainSpotting International Conference, which is July 22nd through July 25th, including the pre-conference, is going to have 80 different workshops with experts from around the world on brain spotting, talking on topics that you've always wondered about but have never heard about. And it's going to be phenomenal. My keynote is on the neuro experiential process for healing and expansion. And I have decided, and this is hot off the presses, that I'm going to add what I call the virtual fourth day to the conference, which means that I'm going to be offering a masterclass on 2 different days. So if you can't make one, you can make the other. August 6th, which is a Friday, or September 25th, which is a Saturday, a masterclass devoted to studying the neuro experiential model of brain spotting, the neuro experiential frame and process. We're going to have 3 experientials. And
like demonstrations, you mean?
Well, we call them experiential because it's not there to demonstrate anything. It's just an open, free-form brain spotting session that can be innovative and integrative. But if any of you, and I'm speaking, of course, to all my brain spotting friends and community around the world, if any of you were to do this privately, it would be $300 US. So you can translate it into whatever your currency is. You're getting it as a gratis free bonus. So I'm calling it the virtual fourth day of the conference because in addition to the pre-conference and then the 3 days of the conference, this is part of the conference. This is brand new right off the presses. And I'll just talk briefly about the neuro experiential model. We've all been taught and raised and developed as therapists with certain terms like psychological and psychiatric and psychotherapeutic and treatment, and the mind. Even the mind-body connection is still the mind, which is something that's not all that clear. And these concepts don't fit all that well with brain spotting, because brain spotting is brain-body based, mindfulness based, and relationally based. Where does psychological fit into that? Well, it's not like it doesn't fit in, but it doesn't really encompass it. The concept of the neuro experiential is a wide frame that goes around everything that a person experiences and everything that they bring to our offices and everything that they bring to us and everything that we hold with them. And then the process inside of that dual attunement frame is neuro experiential. And it just really goes from there. That's where the healing happens. The idea of neuro experiential, neuro can just mean neurobiological, it can mean of the nervous system. But because brain spotting is not a primarily Western modality, it's really a global modality, that which constitutes energy, the flow of energy, the transfer of energy, the blockage of energy, is also in the context of the neuro experiential. People who indigenous practices, indigenous healing, okay, also fits into that wide frame of the neuro, because it's not just what it is in one part of the world, it's what it is in the entire world and all the different communities of the world. So from that flows into the experiential. And the experiential is really, it's sensory, it's all of our 5 senses, it's somatic, it's what we feel in our bodies, and also what we feel in our bodies that we're not fully consciously aware of, and also what we experience emotionally, what we experience intuitively, and what we experience on a thought basis. And this is because the flow for us as human beings is from inside of our system to outside of our system, and from outside of our system to inside of our system, whether we're relating to the environment, whether we're relating to another person or to a group of people. That's all the experiential that flows from the neuro. This is all naturally what we experience while we're awake and what we're asleep. But that which interrupts the natural neuro-experiential process is also neuro-experiential. And so when a person comes into our office, they bring all of themselves. And we're sitting there with all of ourselves, and we receive them as such. And in brain spotting, we set a neuro-experiential frame. We don't set it, we receive it from the client, we hold it with the client. And by the way, the frame has no shape. It's permeable, it's always in flux, and it's not literal. So that the dual attunement frame that we hold together with the client provides for them to have a neuro-experiential process where change can happen that wouldn't happen otherwise, or at least not in that time frame. So in the masterclass, we're going to have 3 experientials, and each one is going to be debriefed from a neuro-experiential point of view.
Great. Okay. So this is also for people who have already signed up. They automatically get this extra
Of course.
full day with David Grand on this new neuro-experiential view frame on brain spotting.
The people the people who've already signed up without this and now get this additional bonus that they didn't even imagine. But for those of you who haven't signed up yet, who are thinking of signing up or planning to sign up, please sign up right away. This is something that is an addition to what you were planning to come for already. And if you weren't certain about coming for the training, for the conference, you should be certain about it now. This is something not to be missed. And again, it's just significant added value. And for you as a serious, dedicated brain spotting therapist, healer, neuro-experiential healer, it's something that really can't be missed. And we're all going to be there together as our international community.
And I think as part of the international piece, you were saying you're offering 2 different dates that people can attend. And one of those dates is going to be so more of the international community can attend live, because it'll be more amenable to different time zones.
Yes. In addition to the 2 different dates, there'll be 2 different times on those dates.
Zones.
Time zones.
So, and I believe also for those live ones, you're going to have, as I saw the other day with the Embodied Learning Circle, you had in live translations as well. So for those of people outside who speak other languages other than English, they'll be able to participate because there'll be live sort of simultaneous or consecutive translation. Is that right?
Yes, absolutely, into many languages.
Okay.
Which is really exciting
for everyone to know. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, it sounds very exciting, something new. No one's ever, so everyone who attends those will be the pioneers in this brain spotting community, the first people ever to have attended the one-day masterclass on the neuro-experiential view on brain spotting.
And the last thing on this, I'm just opening the door to this new way of looking at what we're doing and what we're experiencing. Every single one of you can and will contribute to this. Okay, so that the neuro-experiential model is not my model, it's our model, it's brain spotting's model.
Yeah. And one of the things I love about brain spotting, and I think everyone does, is that it's dynamic, and that it's constantly being updated, upgraded by not just the therapists, but by the clients making suggestions to us about things that they think might work for them. So this is another evolution of brain spotting, and how everyone has contributed to you doing this neuro-experiential training.
Absolutely. And brain spotting is much more of an organism than an organization.
That's nice. I think that's a perfect way to conclude
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so
this.
much, Robbie.
All right. Lovely to see you. Thanks so much. See you soon. Bye.